Welcome to Black Sheep. Hi there, I'm Nancy from Black Sheep Knitting in Needham, Massachusetts. And I am surrounded by some amazing canvas bags from a company called Maika. And I might have pronounced it incorrectly, I'm not sure. But this is a woman-owned business. I don't know a huge amount about them. But they're easily cleaned. It says just wipe with a damp spot clean gently as you need to. But we all take really good care of our knitting bags, so I don't think it'll be a problem. So I thought I'd show you, we'll go from smallest to biggest. This is a small, I love these bags, little bags. You can put all your goodies, your little tools and things in here. They're lined in nylon, which is nice, so it's not lined with that canvas. But I find the colors and everything are just so fun that I know I'm going to go home with one. This one I thought I'd pick coordinating, so we have bags that coordinate with the larger bags. And this is one of the larger ones, and this is called a project tote. But the fun thing about this is that it has this insert in it that has what do you call this?
Drawstring.
A drawstring, yeah. So you can really fill it up nicely. But it also has, inside, it has a little pocket in there and it has, oh, this is cute. It has little, you could stick your double points or even your circulars in there and let the loop hang out, or any other little straight thing that you have. And lots of room inside, and it sits up nicely, particularly if you have something in it. It doesn't sit up that well by itself, but it will sit up. And then, as you can see on the outside, it has these pockets. So there's 4 pockets in this. So you can put your water bottle in here, your wallet, your phone, whatever you want to do. So these two go together. Quite cute. Boy, I could do a lot with this bag. Put a lot in it. So we have it in this colorway, which I love this, the cherries, really cute. I think most of these, there's this cute leather label on it. We have, this is a different one. This is called a lunch tote. This one also will sit up with something in it. And it has a pocket on the inside. So this is really good. It's nice and open. And then here's a little coordinating bag that can go with it. You can put your stuff in there, inside. So that's another style. This is the same style in another pattern. And there's this one over here. I like this gray. Pretty. So there's that one. And this is a different style, which has a zipper closure on the top, so it can protect everything. And this again is another one that's lined, and it has the lunch totes weren't lined. It has a zipper pocket inside, and it has one of these guys for your keys, so you can put them, if you're one of these people who doesn't want to carry a purse, or you can use this as your purse. You can tie your keys on there, and it has a removable shoulder strap. I like this one. And we have it in this color. We may have some other colors. I didn't bring all of them out, but you'll find them online. But this is a pretty one, and then the coordinating.
It has a Marimekko vibe.
It does, very Marimekko. And then we have this one I just love that says Stash. I just think it's cute. What do they call this one? They call this a large bucket. I don't know how small the small would be if that's a large. And this is another one, another large bucket, again in that really pretty geometric pattern. I think these are really cute. They sit up on the table. And then we have the giant ones. This is a really big one. And this one, oh, this is nice. It's lined. And it has a bunch of pockets in here. 1, 2, so there's 3 pockets. This is huge. And it has the little thing for your keys. And so there's a pocket on one side, 3 pockets on one side and 1 on the other. And look how big that is. That's wonderful. Particularly if you're like, have a couple of projects. Oh, and here's a little bag that matches. But if you have a couple of projects, you like to carry around a lot of projects, or just something to store your projects in that you can just reach in and knit. I love the idea of this big one. And a great, great travel bag, because you can, take this on the airplane with you. And then finally, here's another one, same style. And they do have a magnetic closure, which I always like that when it closes. But aren't these patterns just a delight? I think they're so fun. And this one, that's like a blue-green background, or is it green?
Green to me.
Robin says it's green, so I think it's green.
Okay, teal.
Teal. Okay, well, we'll go for teal. Whatever. But I like them, and they will be online by
Hopefully
Saturday, we hope. Had another new yarn that we brought in. So those are the bags. You can get them online. You can come in the shop. They hopefully will have them priced. By the time you see this, they'll be priced, because I think we'll get to it this afternoon, which will be nice. It's a rainy day here, gloomy, perfect day for knitting. So get your knitting down, sit down with some good light, because it's kind of gray out, and knit. We have this new yarn called Macaron, and it's a cotton blend, and they call it shawl in a bowl. And that's why, because you can do a whole shawl. If you can see, there's a picture on here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just a triangular shawl. And this is, the content is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, has 874 yards, which is going to make you a good size shawl. And some suggestions, and they may be, the gauge on this is 23 to 26, so that's in a sport weight. But with a shawl, you can kind of use any pattern. Ones that come to mind are Reyna, R-E-Y-N-A, and we've used that, all kinds of different yarns for that. And you'll have plenty of yarn, and if you use a US 3 to 5, I'd probably use a 5. I like a lighter weight drapier, but some people don't, so you could use either one, and you'll have plenty of yarn. So Reyna is one, Boneyard is another one by Stephen West, so that has a little pattern to it. So does Reyna. And there are also, yes, free, and there are also lots of other triangular. All you have to do is Google a triangular shawl pattern. But this one goes from sort of a marled gray into a black, into a marled black and white, which is nice. And does it have a name? It does, Burnt Marshmallow. Oh, I don't mind like mine that burnt, although I do. A good crusty burnt marshmallow that's all gooey inside. Yikes. This one's called Blue Raspberry, which is really nice. That's very pretty for, and so these shawls are great for summer. I was wishing this morning that I had a nice cotton shawl that I wanted. I like something around my neck. And so Robin's telling me don't touch the microphone. So if you hear some crackling, that was because I touched the microphone. Here's a really pretty blue. It's called Blackberry. It goes from a lighter blue to darker and then back out to a bright, really pretty. I love that one. And then finally, this is called Red Velvet. It's a very pretty, it's almost a tomatoey orangey red in the center and then goes out to a deep dark red and then a pink. So, and you could do, you could do a shawl that has a lace edging on it. You could do one that's just a garter shawl where there's some where you start at one end and then just expand out till you get to the middle, then you start decreasing. One that comes to mind is Hitchhiker. Is that right? By Martina Bain? It's not called Hitchhiker. Oh. What is the Martina Bain one? Oh my goodness. It has the little jagged edges. Are we sure it's not Hitchhiker?
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
I'll look it up.
We'll look it up and find. The memory is not working so well these days. Okay, so I thought I would show finally what I'm currently working on. And this is a sweater I've made twice, I think. And it's called the Even Dune Cardigan. I think you saw it. I made it in a navy blue fingering weight with a navy blue mohair. And I love it. I wear it all the time. So I love the fit. So I thought, well, I'm going to do another one because I saw a woman at Rhinebeck last year who had on this sweater that I just adored. And so I bought the yarn. This is the yarn for it. It's a worsted weight, I think. And this is what the yarn looks like unknit. So I'm down past the sleeves, and there's something about this that these colors just really work for me. So what I'm going to do, and what this woman had done, was she took white and did white for the button band, for the sleeves, and for the ribbing at the bottom. So that's what my plan is. I don't know if I'll use this exact same yarn, but this is the idea, to do the white. And then she pulled out one of the colors in here and did a button, and they were kind of I don't know if it was an acrylic or if it was a clay button. But the effect of the pulling out one of these colors and putting it on the white was just, it was so beautiful. So she might have even knit hers with dragging some mohair with this, because when I looked at my picture of her again, it looked a little fuzzy, but I didn't want that. I wanted to see this, and I thought it was so pretty. So this is an example of taking a pattern that fits you, you like the way it looks, and then doing something different with it. And I'm doing, oh, Beth is coming in the door. So think about that when you're choosing a pattern and you find one that you like. You can do tons of things. You could stripe this, you could color block this. Using a variegated yarn changes it a great deal. And I wouldn't be against doing this even a third time because I really like it. I like how it fits. Again, it's called Even Dune Cardigan. So I think that's probably all that I have for today. But do come and get one of these new bags, because I have a feeling they're going to fly out the door. And even though today's kind of cold and raw, I noticed when I came in the heat had gone on. And I even have on a wool sweater. So you can knit with wool in the spring, and I knit with wool all summer, but you might want to get your summer projects, as I said last week, get out your cottons and do summer projects and have fun with them. So happy knitting, and I'll see you next time. Bye.